He soaks in the bathtub, lots of bubbles, deep in thought, flash of inspiration. He grabs his phone to make a note. This scene comes after the airport. He's home. About 6 hours ago, he was in his hometown with his parents. He realizes why he wants to have a child. Like, he can finally articulate why. So, it's a monologue, and he explains it like this. I've got a fuckload of love to give, but I need more directions. Where does my abundant love go? Outward, to my sisters, their husbands, their kids, and especially my parents. And this is where the child comes in as direction for my love. I don't know. Okay, so it's a monologue. What, is he talking to himself? Hey kid, I love you. Trust me. But the truth is, the real reason I wanted you born is started like this. I need you to know I love you. I don't even know what age you are. Are you even born yet? I need you to know I love you. I'm certain about that. How can I be certain when I haven't even met you yet? Because I should love you. It's my responsibility to love you. I want to love you. You're not born yet, but I know I love you. My love goes downward to you. And what I mean by that is, I don't know. Okay, so what do I know? I know mom and dad, your ama and yeah, have never spoken I love you to me. They don't need to. They do it better by showing me. And I've never said I love you to them because we're Chinese. And I'm not really sure I know how to say it in Chinese. But I know how to say it to you. I love you. He realizes words alone can't express how his family loves each other. I know you will be loved by your family. They've been waiting for you. You have 3 cousins. One's already a teenager, 15. Another is 11, another is 7. Hey, the way things are going with me, it might be that when you're born, all your cousins will already be adults. I see those kids playing hide and seek together now, and you're not there. You might never play hide and seek with your cousins. A few years ago, one of your cousins asked me if I was going to give her a new baby cousin. I said, it's not entirely up to me. It's a decision between me and my hypothetical partner. She didn't seem to understand. Well, she was like 8. Maybe I should have explained the word hypothetical. She never asked again. I wonder if maybe my sisters might have said to them, Don't ask your uncle about having kids. He's in no position to have children yet. I know my sisters will love you. Hey, no surprise the way they took care of little bro, giving me their Duran Duran tapes and Tears for Fears records in excess. Co-signing my lease when I first moved away, helping me pay rent, setting an example for me to want to overachieve, showing me how to be responsible for the family, like helping with government documents with mom and dad because English. They are exactly the good mothers they need to be among their other roles in life, with good partners. I know you will have, no, you do have strong support. Loving aunts, uncles, cousins. I know I want you to be grateful, especially to your grandparents. Oh, I know I want them to participate in raising you just like they did with your cousins. Yeah, coaching them to eat like putting them to sleep while wearing them like a knapsack on her back, like all village style. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this without my parents. If I'm not living in another city, I don't know. I want you to meet Aya and Ama. I want you to remember them. When Aya was 32, Ama 31, they had 3 kids, no money, shipped their family across the Pacific Ocean to another continent, a country where they don't speak the language, can't even read a street sign. And a whole lot of people there don't want people like us in this country. And they let us know it. When I was 32, I was getting drunk every night at a bar watching hockey. Aya's official Canadian immigration papers say, occupation, peasant. He was a teacher in China. Ma did collectivized farming. In Vancouver, Aya got a job at a poultry factory, then at a butcher shop. His only day off was Tuesdays, and he'd take us to McDonald's for a special treat, and he'd only get filet-o-fish. When he was busy chopping meat in Chinatown, Ma would carry me on her back. We couldn't afford a stroller. And we'd go from East Van to North Van on the bus, transfer at Kootenay Loop, all the way to pick up these giant bags of fabric from her boss so she could take them home and sew some hats with these, they had these big brims, like for tennis. They're called leisure lids. And ski bums. This thing it's like wearing a crazy carpet around the waist with a Velcro strap here, and you slide down a snowy hill on your ass. This is the 80s. A few years later, Ama got a second or third job at Chateau Granville. Occasionally, she'd come home taking the number 20 bus with these bags of Burger King. We cheered. We thought she was treating us to something special. It was only recently that it dawned on me that she was simply too exhausted to cook after cleaning hotel rooms. That's what you come from. Your roots are a Guangzhou village. Your roots are East Van. You don't come from a lineage of artists or whatever the fuck I am. At least not from my side. Maybe you do from the side of whoever gave you birth. I don't know. I know you... No, I don't know that. You probably speak to Aya and Ama in English. They speak to you in Cantonese. Her English is limited, and his is even more limited. Hey, that's what happens when you gotta find a labor job and everyone else you work with speaks Chinese. And Vancouver's got Chinese newspapers and radio and TV. You can live your life here in your own language. I speak Cantonese like I'm 6 years old. I can't describe what I'm writing about, like, oh, playing with formalism to engage the audience and meta, whatever. But I can say, this beef brisket's delicious. Oh, I'll be flying home on December 8th. Oh, hot pot. Now, that's a complicated story when my Cantonese is so shitty. Maybe I'll tell you when you're older. Or, okay, let me tell you this way. Okay. Let me tell you this way. At this point in the monologue, he decides he's going to get real with the kid in a way he didn't expect. When I was around 20 years old, I was talking to a friend on the phone, and he said to me, "Dude, we gotta talk Chinese to each other. We gotta practice that shit." So he says some stuff in proper Cantonese, which sounds like Hong Kong Cantonese to me. I say something back, and he goes, "Dude, you sound so farmer. What kind of accent is that?" I stuck with English the rest of that conversation. I've run away from that laughter ever since I was a kid. Yes, I talk like a poor mainland farmer from the rice paddies who's just rode into Canada on a water buffalo. Sup. I still avoid speaking Cantonese outside of the home. Yeah, and Ahmad don't make me feel ashamed about our dialect, but they did send me to some classes for proper Cantonese. I didn't last long. I can still change things. Maybe you are my second chance. I know Mom and Dad love me, even if they don't understand me. Mom and Dad are in their 70s now. Dad now stumbles a bit while walking. I tell him to keep a cane at hand just in case. He refuses. I know what a cane represents to him. Mom's more robust. She comes home with these bags of groceries, like over 10 pounds in each hand. That's like a gallon or 4 liters of milk and more in each hand. She carries them half a mile. She refuses a cart because of what a cart represents to her. She likes to exercise, but she still drives occasionally. I miss Dad picking me up from the airport. Vertigo. I'm okay with that. Not the vertigo. I mean, I wish Dad were still able to drive, but I wouldn't want him to. I don't want Mom to. I don't trust other drivers. Of course, I want them to be independent, but I want them to be independent while wrapped in bubble wrap. I want to accompany them like I'm their bodyguard. Even a language bodyguard. When Mom and Dad are on the phone and it's like someone who's trying to pull some bullshit scam on them, like some tax return bullshit, I swoop right in and I make that asshole talk to me. You ain't gonna out-English me. I luxuriate in every moment we have together. I cherish every word they say to me. I don't understand every word, but I get the context. Now that they have iPads, I sometimes use Google Translate. No, it's fun. It's like teaching to each other, like we're kids or foreigners. Every time I go home, it's harder to leave again. Mom and dad's happiness is the happiness of their kids. And happiness to them is stability. Stop flying around, sit still, be with someone, have a family. Not money, not career, family. Their conception of family. My sisters have already given them happiness. Me? I could do more. I need you to know I didn't want you born for my mom and dad's happiness. I want you born for me. I've got a fuckload of love to give, but I need more direction. As I'm speaking this, you're not here. It's just me. I'm responsible for nobody but myself, not even a pet. There's nothing under me looking up at me, so my love doesn't go downward. Yet. I know I want to give you my love. And to whoever your mother is, she has a hell of a lot of say in you getting born. Whoever your mother is, she'll be an outlet for my love, but my love for her is to a partner. So my love goes laterally. My love to my sisters and brothers-in-law go laterally. I love my niece and nephews laterally because they don't depend on me. They have their own parents and I'm not responsible for them. So my love to them goes laterally. So where does my abundant love go? Upward. My love goes upward to mom and dad. Of course, they don't depend on me now. They want me to live my own life, but now they've got all this medication and they just got a pole installed next to their bathtub. They're gonna depend on me more. And when mom and dad pass, I imagine my sisters will handle it better than me because they have partners, they have kids. Their love is well distributed in so many directions. But I direct so much of my love upward to mom and dad that when they're gone, maybe I shouldn't say I love you so much as thank you for making it easier for me. Maybe you don't love me back for having said what I just said. That's okay. But I need you to know I love you as my child, not for what you represent to me. Although, as I'm speaking this, you're still an abstract idea to me. I will still love you. I already do. Ngài ngôi này